Today I'm reviewing Playland's Castaway Cove. This is a boardwalk park in New Jersey. And normally with my park reviews, I have several categories that I rate each of the parks on. But because this is such a small park, and also because of the way it's set up, I will not be doing that. Instead, I'll just be giving my overall thoughts on the park. Getting started with the review, the first thing you need to know is that this park has no gated admission. Each of these rides is paid per ride. I forget how much it is per ticket. I believe it's about $1 per ticket. And then coasters like Python or the Flitzer will be like 5 to 6 tickets. But they have a fair amount of rides at this park, and they have some good thrilling rides too. They have an S&S space shot, which they call the double shot, and what is cool about this is that you basically get to ride the drop tower twice, because after the ride would normally end, instead of letting you off the ride, they just send it up again, which I thought was pretty cool. I've never seen that done before. They also have a ride called the Extreme Cyclone, which is a claw ride. They also have a Viking ship, and of course a Zamperla air race, which is always fun. But one of the things that impresses me about this park is how there are so many rides packed into a small space. As you're seeing from this footage that I'm showing you, there are so many of these rides that just wrap around each other or just come really close to the other attractions. And like most boardwalk parks, this park also looks really cool at night. Unfortunately, I don't have any night footage for you, but so many of the rides light up at night, which is really cool. The park has 3 main roller coasters. They have a kiddie roller coaster, which is very small. Then they have the Flitzer and the Python. None of these coasters are really special. The Python I found to be not a very enjoyable ride at all. It's rough and isn't very fun. Your head is bashing into the over-the-shoulder restraints. And the Flitzer is fine, but that's another clone. There's several of them in New Jersey. But if you're trying to max out on roller coaster credits, this is a good stop in New Jersey because they have the 3 coasters that you can really hit in under an hour. You can see all of the park in a very short amount of time. And unlike regional parks, you can ride the kiddie coaster if you're trying to get that credit, no matter how old you are or if you have a kid with you. One of the things I'm not crazy about this park is the cleanliness of it. But one of the most disgusting things that I found about this park was that under the log ride, they have the bathrooms under the station. And they're individual bathrooms, and they're very much like a porta potty. When you walk into it, it was disgusting. Probably the nastiest bathroom experience I've ever had at a park. It looked like it hadn't been cleaned in years. But anyways, getting back to the overall rides of the park, what I do like about this is that there's a huge variety of rides. There really is some ride that most everyone will enjoy in the park. They have a better collection of flat rides than many regional parks. And of course, one of the driving factors with this park is that it is on the boardwalk, which is right next to the beach and the ocean. So that's one thing that you gotta love about this park. In terms of food, if you want food, you'll have to go outside of the park. There's many food places on the boardwalk. So if you're local to the area, it's definitely a nice stop where you can enjoy some cool rides. But if you're a coaster enthusiast looking to max out on credits, don't expect much from this park. So this park definitely has its pros and cons about it. But long story short, this is a small park with lots of rides packed into a small space. And you can enter the park for free and just pay for the rides that you want, which is super convenient, especially for a park the size that it is.